So you are welcome again for today's lesson. Today we'll be taking the Igcse Business Studies. The chapter is talking about the marketing mix. It's talking about the marketing mix. Now, whenever you hear the word marketing mix, it's not a big word, so don't be confused. The word marketing mix is a word used in business to describe all the activities that involves the sales of a particular product or the marketing of a particular product. So marketing mix is all the activities involved in marketing or selling a product. And all those activities are summarized into four. There is the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. So these four activities are what needs to be done to market or to sell a product. So I said marketing mix is used to describe all the activities involved in marketing a product or service. So these activities are usually summarized into the 4 P's. The 4 P's in business is known as the product, the price, the place, and promotion. So if you're an Igcse student or you are a teacher for Igcse, you're watching the video, the explanation will help you to give a foundation to those students who you teach, or as a student who wants to write the Igcse. The marketing mix, if you are asked to define, is just the activities that involve in marketing a product. So I'm going to explain them one after the other. Now, we start with the product. When it comes to the product, how does the product influence its marketing by itself? Number one, consumers will be interested to know the design of the product. They will be interested to know the quality of the product. They will be interested to know the packaging, how the product is packaged. So those are the 3 things that makes the product consumable or purchased by consumers or not. When it comes to the product, those are what is required to know if the product will get its way into the market or it will, especially if the product is a new product. If the product is a new product, consumers will will want to compare the designs, the quality, and the packaging, because the product is coming to a competitive market. So it means there are similar products like that same product in the market. So if the design is well attractive, or if the design is more valuable, the quality is higher, the packaging is attractive, then it means consumers will switch from the competing product in the market to consume this new product. And that is what determines if the product will be sold or if the product will be bought or not by consumers. So that is how product appears to be one of the activities of the marketing mix. Secondly is the price. Of course, all of us we know that consumers are only willing to buy at a lower price than at a higher price. This is a normal syndrome. This is what happens to all consumers. Now, if a new product is introduced in the market and the price is high, it obviously means it will struggle before it is recognized in the market. Because when there is a marketing system used by maybe new products, if they want the product to penetrate the market, they may use the pricing system, which means they will drop the price, they will put the price down. Especially if the product has competitors or if there are similar products in the market. Of course, we know even if there are similar products in the market and a new product comes to the market that has a better quality, that is well designed and is sold at lower prices, automatically it will attract consumers. So that is how the price is one of the activities when it comes to marketing mix. Consumers will be interested to know how much is sold, and they will compare it with the product of its competitors. So that is that. Then the next is the place. Consumers will be interested to know the channel of distribution for the product. This is what it means. Consumers will be able to know if the product can be sold directly to consumers or it will be sold to wholesalers. Wholesalers will sell it to retailers before retailers sell it to consumers. So consumers will really want to know what will be the method of distribution of the product. That's why I took time to outline the channel of distribution. We have 4 channels. We have from the manufacturer, it goes to the wholesaler. Of course, the manufacturer is the creator, the person who created the product. The wholesaler are those who buy in large quantities and sell in smaller quantities to the retailers, and the retailers sell to consumers in bits. The manufacturer sells to wholesalers in maybe many cartons. The wholesaler sells to retailer maybe in one carton, and the retailer sells to consumers in bits, in units, per unit of the product. So consumers will be interested to know what method of distribution will the business use to sell its product. This is how the place determines if the product will be consumable or it will not be consumable. Now, normally, if a manufacturer is selling directly to consumers, the price will be very low because it must have jumped. It is called a one-way distribution. But if you sell to manufacturer to wholesalers and wholesalers sell to retailer, it's called a two-way. When it's sold to from wholesalers to retailer, retailers to consumer, it's called the three-way distribution. So this is how it influences the marketing of the product. Then the last is promotion. Of course, consumers would like to know the method of promotion, the value of discount that they may get if the product is on promotion. They also like to know the system that will be used to advertise the product. Will it be advertised through the media? Will it be advertised through the national TVs, television, or stations? Will it be advertised through newspapers? They would like to know the method of advertisement. Of course, the more stronger the advertisement and successful the advertisement, the more the cost, the purchase or the sales of the product increases. When we do advertisement, they will tell you that when one of the determinants or one of the factors that influences demand is a successful advertisement. So if an advertisement is successful, it means it will increase the demand for that product. So these are the 4 P's that involves in what is called the marketing mix. So it means the successful understanding of these, when you mix them together as a marketer or as a businessman, it will obviously give the business or the product a success in the market. So we go to the next. They said, what are the importance of the product to the marketing mix? So we need to first of all know what are the types of product. We have 2 types of product that are very consumable in the market. We have the consumer's product, which are products that are produced for immediate consumption. And we have consumer services too. These are services that are provided for another person. For example, the mechanic repairing a car for another person. Those are consumer services. Then we have producers' goods, which are goods that are produced to assist in the production of other goods, like machines, like raw materials. They assist in the production of other goods. So that is what makes a product successful in the market? What makes a product successful in the market? The first is if the product can satisfy the immediate needs and wants of customers or of consumers. If the product can satisfy the immediate need and want of consumers, it makes it passive, it makes it successful in the market. They are strategic product. So secondly, how can a product be successful in the market? If the product is not too expensive. If the product is not too expensive, of course, it will succeed in the market because every class of consumers will be able to buy the product. The third, if the design, the reliability, the quality of the product is consistent. What do they mean? It means when from the start, when the product is introduced in the market with a beautiful design, with a beautiful package, with a high quality, it should be consistent. It shouldn't be done because you want to attract customers. This is the behavior of customers. When a product is produced with high quality and high design, and after 2 or 3 months the design drops and the quality drops, also know that the consumer or the customers group of that product or the customer base of that product will also drop, because they are very wise to understand the consistency of the quality, the design, the reliability of the product. So it will succeed if the design, the packaging, the reliability, everything, the quality is consistent. It doesn't drop. Then finally, or next, if the product has something that makes it different from other products, especially if the product is if the product is the only product existing in the market, maybe it's a new product, no competitor, then the product will succeed. Or if the product is different, it has something that makes it distinguished from other products, then the product will succeed in the market. And finally, if the product is first and has no competitor, I've said this before, If the product is the only product that has been introduced in the market, is the first product, it has no competitor, then the product will succeed. So this is what it means by marketing mix, and this is what it means by the success of a product in the market. Maybe you see it in the Igcse. It may ask you explain the four P's of the marketing mix. It's the price, the product, the place, and the promotion. Thank you for following the lesson today.